I am a fisherman. It is not merely something I do. It is who I am. Fishing is not simply an escape. It is where I truly belong, where I am supposed to be. It is not a place that I go, but a lifelong journey I am taking. It is a passage that my father showed to me, and that I will continue to show to you. When you understand all this, then you will know me, and we will fish together. What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be going down here to my grandma's pond with the two rods I just bought, the Fluger and the Wright and McGill. And this pond doesn't have any bass in it, but it has some really big green sunfish. It kind of looks like a bluegill and a rock bass. They get pretty big. This thing, that's all it has in it. So we're gonna walk down there and see if we can't catch anything with these new rods. We are headed on our way to a family pond down through a field in front of my house. Now it doesn't have any bass in it because we haven't stocked it, which hopefully I will in 2017 during the summer, but it has some really large panfish. They're called green sunfish. People usually call them hybrid bluegill. They look like a cross between a bluegill and like a rock bass. They just look like a bluegill bass. And they have really big mouths, and they're really aggressive, and they're a lot of fun to catch. Especially some of the big ones. In this pond they get up to about a pound. So they're pretty big. Hopefully we'll catch some today. Yeah, we're gonna go down there and hopefully we'll catch some for you guys. Alright guys, I don't know if you can tell here. I'm in my garage because the last video left off about 6 days ago, probably. It's a long time ago. Here in southwestern Ohio, we've been having these fluctuating temperatures where it'll go cold, warm, cold, warm. And the day that I went out there, the ice was about an inch thick, so I couldn't ice fish on it, and I couldn't conventional fish, so I just had to leave. And then it would rain, and then the pond would thaw out, and then it would freeze again. But it's been about 10 or 15 degrees out between that for the past like 3 or 4 days. Hopefully the ponds are pretty solid. We're gonna go out there. I got a little push button Shakespeare microcast with a little pistol grip handle, and it's a 32-inch rod. It's a stiff stick, which is unconventional. It has no like flex in it. I mean, that's just the ice rod I have. But for the bait, we're gonna be using a little fuzztail grub imitation with a spinner tail trailer on the end of it. Hopefully it'll be good to be catching these big old green sunfish, but I'll see you guys when we get there. Some cranes flying over. They're flying in. All right, guys, I got one. Oh, there we go, right there. I don't know if you saw that. A little tiny green sunfish. See how they're more flat? Let me get the hook out of this little guy. As you can see here, their mouths are like a little bit bigger than regular bluegill. They have like the little blue stripes right there. Pretty sweet little fish. They're called green sunfish. But I'm gonna put him back in here and we'll go catch another one. Alright guys, got another one. Just another little tiny green sunfish. I haven't yet caught like a really big one. These are all like really tiny. Take my glove off. Take the hook out. Oh geez. Alright. See you later, little buddy.
Everybody's been real nice.
There's one. Right about the same size as the last one I just caught. Let's get him unhooked real quick, throw him back in. Can't keep these fish out too long or else they'll freeze because it's about 10 degrees outside right now. It's hard to do with gloves. Here we go. See you, guy. Back home now. We had a pretty fun day on the ice fishing. I wasn't expecting the pond to be frozen as much as it was. You know, as I started out at this video trying to test out my new rods I got, the pond was frozen and I had to come back a few days later because of the fluctuating weather temperatures, and the pond was finally frozen enough to ice fish on, so that's what we did. We caught the species is called a green sunfish. It literally looks like a rock bass with blue gills on it and a yellow belly. But that's what those were. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, keep fishing, never stop.